Hi, welcome to Secure Visa Podcast. I am Aina, your host, a former international student and now a permanent resident here in New Zealand. So in this show, alam nyo na, it's all about learning from our team of experts, immigration lawyers, and successful migrants who will share with you about immigration policies, their life being an international student, and how to immigrate to your ultimate destinations like Canada or New Zealand. So thanks for spending time with me today, and let's start learning. So, live na live tayo ngayon. So, before I call in our special guest, let me first call in my teammate and syempre, naging international student din siya. And she's also based here in Auckland, New Zealand. Hello, Em!
Hi, Aina. Good
Hi.
day to all our dear listeners, viewers,
Yep.
and attendees right now. I'm so happy to be part of this session kasi ang dami ng matututunan na naman natin, for
Maganda
sure.
yung topic natin ngayon.
Yes.
Kahit nga tayo, ang dami nating tanong. Ang dami-dami nating
Exactly,
tanong.
ang
no?
dami.
Pero bago natin tawagin ang napaka-expert natin, ang special guest natin, I just wanna say hello to Anna, Catherine, Gina, Mau, sa mga lahat ng nanonood sa atin.
Hi,
Please let
guys.
us know if everything is okay. Kamusta kayo dyan? Thank you for using the chat box. This is an open conversation. Marami kayong matututunan because in this episode, we will talk about what is express entry. Kung ikaw ay, at narinig mo na yan, very popular ang express entry. No, this is the best time for you to listen. And you will learn you will learn something from it. You will get value out of this podcast and this live Facebook session. So, ano ba yung express
Yes.
entry and why most probably you are not qualified? Bakit maraming bumabaksak or natatagalan sa express entry, no? So, I will be joined, or we will be joined, by our Secure
Yeah.
Visas immigration lawyer who is seasoned veteran in immigration field. Alam na alam natin yan. So, hello, Attorney Earl Dacara. How are you? Welcome back.
Hi, Attorney Earl.
Hi, Aina. Hi, Em. Thank you
Yes.
again for having me. And I'm so excited to
course.
discuss a new topic for today's discussion. Ano ba ang topic natin ngayon?
Mainit-init
Yes.
ang topic natin. Marami
Mukhang-
nagtatanong sa
mukhang
atin ito
exciting
eh.
ang topic natin ngayon, no?
O kasi kami rin, wala rin kami alam dito.
Yes.
So, we're ready to learn.
Yeah.
Oh, so ready, Attorney Earl.
Yes.
So,
Okay, so Attorney Earl, ang hindi na natin patatagalin ito, no? Ang normally na tinatanong sa mga gusto mag-migrate sa Canada, what is express entry? Ano nga ba 'yon? Ano ba talaga yung how do you define express entry?
yes. Okay. So, express entry, ito yung pinaka-common na sinasabi nilang paraan para makarating daw sa Canada.
Okay.
Kasi ang express entry, ito PR program ito. Pag sinabi mong PR program, permanent resident ang dating mo dito. Magiging landed immigrant ka dito pagdating sa
Right.
Canada.
Mhm.
Okay?
Okay.
So, permanent ang status mo, hindi siya temporary. Ibig sabihin,
Okay.
pag sinabing permanent, meron ka ng rights as a permanent resident,
Mhm.
except lang yung political or suffrage as compared doon sa citizen. So, pwede kang maging forever PR dito, except yung political rights. Hindi ka muna pwedeng tumakbo, hindi ka na pwedeng bumoto until maging citizen ka.
Oh.
Pero
okay.
permanent
You don't get to vote.
resident ka na dito sa Canada. Lahat ng benefits ng citizens ma-avail
Makukuha
na ng
mo.
isang
Except
permanent
yung
resident.
bumoto
Yes.
at tumakbo.
Correct. Yung mga
No,
political
yeah. Oo.
pero hindi naman natin kailangan yan kasi mga bagong immigrant pa tayo dito eh.
Oo
Mga ganun,
nga.
di ba?
Nangyari daw.
So, hindi immediate kailangan yon. So, it's okay na PR ka lang muna. Meron nga akong mga kilala dito na matagal na. Pero they choose to become PR instead of becoming a citizen. Kasi ganun din naman daw eh. Wala namang difference.
Walang masyadong difference.
Oh.
Okay. Ang obligation na ng PR dito, permanent resident, is to reside for 2 years out of 5 years. Okay. So, ibig sabihin, within 5 years, kailangan mo mag-reside ng 2 years. Pwede kang lumabas ng 1 or 2 hanggang 3 years. Basta, in the next 5 years, mag-reside ka na naman ng 2 years. And then you have to maintain your permanent resident card kung lalabas ka. Okay.
Okay.
So ito
Okay.
yung PR program under Express Entry. So, pero ang Express Entry is not a program. Okay? You have to remember that it is a system, okay, that is adopted by the government to manage yung PR programs, like yung Federal Skilled Worker Program, yung Federal Skilled Trades, meron pa tayong yung Canadian Experience Class, yung na-discuss natin before, right?
Yes.
And then meron din tayong Provincial Nomination Program. Okay, yun. Okay, so Express Entry, tinawag itong Express Entry because pinabilis nila. Okay. Before kasi,
express.
yung permanent resident application is medyo matagal. Okay. Inaabot siya ng years. Okay. Nagkaroon ng fast track immigration before, like 10 years ago or 12 years ago. Pero eto na yung pumalit since 2015, yung Express Entry. Okay. Express dahil pinabilis nila. Ang sinasabi sa website ng Immigration Canada, you can get a permanent residency in 6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months.
After submission of the complete documents. So hindi pa kasali doon yung preparation time. Okay.
Okay.
So who is eligible to apply for Express Entry, attorney?
Well, yung Express Entry, para ito doon sa mga skilled. Okay?
Skilled
workers, yung mga merong mga work experience under a specific skill levels, specifically yung 0A or B, yung mga managers, mga professionals, mga skill trades. Yan ang nagpo-fall sa 0A or B skills. Yan, pwede yun, mag-apply. Okay? Pwede rin yung mga mag-a-apply doon sa provinces, yung mga provincial nominees. Okay? Pwede kang mag-apply ng simultaneous yung provincial nomination program and then Express Entry. So kung magkaroon ka ng nomination dun sa province, then you can use the points to get through the Express Entry. So we will discuss it later on pag dating natin doon. So ang pinaka-importante lang dyan is meron kang 1 year work experience.
1 year work experience.
1 year
work experience. Meron kang education na may proof. Kasi may education dito, you have to go through a system para i-assess yan. Tulad ng WES, sabi.
Okay,
this is called the Educational Credentials Assessment. Right? Kung meron kang job offer, mas maganda kasi you could get additional points. Pero hindi ito mandatory. Magkaroon ka ng job offer dito sa Canada. Okay? You can also be nominated by the province. Okay? Pero hindi kasali dito yung Quebec. Okay? Sa program na ito dahil ang Quebec may sarili silang immigration.
Okay. Does age matters dito sa Express Entry? Kailangan ba nasa 30s, under 30s, or?
Yeah. Yung age kasi, if we talk about, for example, yung Federal Skilled Worker Program, age is part of the selection factors.
Yes.
Isang factor yan na titingnan nila kung makakapag-contribute ka pa ba dito sa Canada economically. Right? So ano ba yung, siyempre, yung mga bata, yun yung makakakuha ng mataas-taas na points with regard to age. Okay. For example, yung Federal Skilled Worker Program, they are scoring yung age sa minimum points na 12 ang maximum makukuha mo kung ikaw ay 35 years below. Okay. So ngayon, kung 36 ka na, siyempre bababa na yon, magiging 11 na lang.
Okay.
37, 10 na lang.
Okay.
So pag 40 years ka, maaaring wala ka ng points sa age. Pero that doesn't mean na hindi ka na qualified.
Alright.
Okay.
Kasi, so, ibig sabihin, kahit na na-reach mo na yung maximum age limit na makakakuha ka ng points, it doesn't mean na hindi ka na pwedeng mag-apply for Express Entry.
Correct. It doesn't disqualify you.
Alright.
But the thing is, wala ka na makukuha points sa age.
Okay.
So ang gagawin mo, i-complement mo siya dun sa other factors because there are 5 other factors na pwede mong pagkukuha na ng points. Isa doon yung English skills mo. Kung mataas naman yung results mo sa IELTS, so mako-compensate yung mo, yung loss of points dun sa age. Right? Nakakuha ka ng CLB 9 or CLB, kung talagang napagaling mo, makakuha ka ng CLB 10. Okay, yung mga score na mga 8 or 9 ang mga scores mo sa apat
Attorney,
na
for our
bands.
viewers, sorry hindi ko rin alam yung CLB. Ano ba yung CLB, Attorney?
Yung CLB is a Canadian language benchmark.
Okay. Alright.
Ano yan eh. Halimbawa, ang requirements sa minimum sa Federal Skilled Worker Program is CLB 7. Okay?
Alright.
Ang CLB 7, ibig sabihin, kailangan makakuha ka ng at least 6 points sa lahat, sa apat na bands. Meron niyang 4, di ba? Yung speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Okay. Dapat hindi ka bababa sa 6 doon sa 4 na yon. So, magkakaroon ka ng, i-add up mo yun, magkakaroon ka ng 16 points. Kung CLB 7 ang nakuha mo. Okay.
So, parang...
Sige.
Sorry, ayun na ha.
Go ahead,
Go ahead.
So, parang Attorney Earl, yung CLB is yun yung katumbas ba ng IELTS? Paano
Yung IELTS is yung English, English na kukunin mo, yung exams. Kasi pwede ka rin kumuha ng self-pip. Okay, iba rin yun. English din yun. Okay.
Iba pa yun.
Ibang system din yun. English or IELTS or self-pip. Pero English, yung CLB is the scoring system ng IELTS. Okay, kung nakakuha ka ng 6 sa lahat ng sa 4, so CLB 7 ka. Pag nakakuha ka ng 6.5 or 7, CLB 8 ka. Ngayon, pag nakakuha ka ng 8 sa listening, 7 sa reading, 7 sa speaking, CLB 9 ka. Yan. So, i-add up mo yung mga,
parang may sarili siyang grade.
Correct. Pag nakakuha ka ng CLB 7, ibig sabihin 16 points ka. Right? Kasi 6, 6 yun, di ba? 6 times.
Right.
6 times 4.
Okay, at Attorney, meron kaming mga kakilala, no? Kasi sinabi mo, ang makakapasok lang sa express entry, those who are already skilled, no? Who have good work experience. Siyempre, may minimum to na years of work experience. Sinasabi mo, I think kanina, correct me if I'm wrong, 1 year? No, at least 1 year. Tama? 1 year work experience. Pwede ka makapasok sa express entry. But it is a point system, no? From my understanding, if it's a point system, pag mas mataas ang points mo, parang mas higher chance na makakuha ka or baka maging permanent resident ka and para makatuloy ka sa invitation to apply. Tama ba, Attorney? Or kung ano ba yung mas mataas na points, mas higher chance na makakuha ka ng permanent resident.
Kasi ang scoring dito sa express entry, for example, dito sa Federal Skilled Worker Program, merong minimum required points na kailangan mong pasahan muna. Okay? So, yung sinabi kong 6 selection factors, kasama na yung English doon, kasama na yung education, yung age, yung kung meron kang job offer dito, or meron kang mga relatives dito sa Canada, okay? Or sabihin natin, meron kang asawa na makapagbibigay ng additional points or other relatives. These are factors na i-score ka doon sa minimum required points na kailangan mag-score ng at least 67 out of 100.
67 out of 100.
Okay. Ngayon, pagka napasahan mo yun, nataasan mo doon, lampas ka ng 67 or naging 68 pataas ka. So, pupunta ka doon sa candidates pool. Okay? Yung applicants pool na yun, nandun lahat ng mga nag-apply ng express entry. Unlike before, it is a profession-based. Kung na-reach mo na yung cap ng isang profession, stop na. Pero dito sa express entry, tuloy-tuloy lang. As long as makapasok ka dun sa 67 over 100. Kasama lahat doon ng professions. So, ibig sabihin, dun sa pool na yon, i-enhance mo yung points mo para makapasok ka doon sa comprehensive ranking system. Ito naman, isang point system naman, ang maximum nito is 1,200. Okay? You will be scored in certain factors naman, pero ibang system na ang ang scoring. Tinatawag na CRS. Okay? Comprehensive Ranking System. Okay? So ngayon, dito na magkakaroon ng invitation yung mga aplikante.
Okay?
Yun.
For example, sa Federal Skilled Worker Program, ang invitation na binigay dun sa mga nakakuha ng 475 points. So lahat ng nakakuha ng 475 points bibigyan ng invitation to apply. So that's the time na magsasubmit na sila ng mga documents. Yung mga credentials, yung mga sinabi nila doon sa profile na ito yung mga experience nila, ito yung mga documents nila, isasubmit nila yon, medical, police clearance, everything within 60 days. So pag na-submit na within 60 days, that's the time na magra-run na yung 6 months na processing time.
6 months.
Okay. Minsan mas mabilis pa. That is pre-pandemic. Okay? So yan ang sistema ng express entry ngayon.
Express entry.
Okay. Meron kang points na kailangan kunin bago ka magkaroon ng invitation to apply.
Okay, that's the requirement. Now, attorney, meron kami mga kakilala, no? Yun nga, going back to the sa minention ko kanina, na meron siyang PhD na at maganda na rin yung kanyang years of work experience, no? But still, that person opted the study pathway. Pinili pa rin niya yung study pathway kahit na meron PhD na siya sa Pinas, maganda ang kanyang work experience, more than 1 year. I think nasa 10 years, above 10 years na yung years of work experience niya.
Yeah.
Pero hindi nga lang siya pasok sa age, no? Above ano na siya, nasa 40s na siya. Nasa mid-40s na siya. Pero pinili pa rin niyang mag-aral, and ngayon wala na siyang problema kasi nasa Canada na siya at ready na siya to apply for their permanent residency, no? So bakit ganun na ang nagiging ngayon nagiging ano yon, kumbaga fab yun ngayon eh, no?
Yes.
Yung study pathway, it's like they are getting the study pathway, of course, ma-upskills at ma-cover din yung mga pagkukulang niyang points, no? Like yung sa age, ginuha niya yung study pathway para din tumaas daw yung points niya. Anong masasabi mo doon, attorney?
Yeah. Kasi ganito yan. Hindi ko makita yung exact na mga details niya. Pero sa observation ko, may problema siya sa age factor na.
Okay.
Which is he needs a certain number of points para makapasok siya dun sa minimum required points. Sabihin natin mataas ang education niya. Okay?
Yes.
Mataas yung maganda yung work experience na. Pero dun sa age, yung nag-pull down sa kanya na makakuha ng 67. Baka below 67 siya sa minimum required points. Or kung nakalampas man siya dun sa 67, hindi siya nagkaroon ng invitation dun sa pool. Kasi because of lack of points dun sa age factor na apektuhan, right? So may mga ways para ma-improve mo 'yan. Okay, bago ka mag-decide na to go to another program, right? Doon sa pool. Pero we will discuss that later. Ang i-address ko lang muna kung bakit ganun yung nangyari. So probably ganun ang naging situation niya. So he opted to take the student program. So yung student program kasi hindi na kailangan yung point system. As long as you're qualified, and you're approved by a school, you get a letter of acceptance, and then you applied for a study permit and then you were approved. So pwede ka na mag-aral dito. Okay. So hindi na kailangan yung age dyan eh. Pero magmamatter ulit yan pagka nag-apply na ulit siya ng PR. Okay. So babalik din ulit yung factor ng age niyan. Pag-apply niya ng PR. Because remember, yung student visa is temporary program, right? So pagkatapos mong mag-aral, magta-transition ka kung gusto mong magtrabaho dito. And then ultimately, kung eligible ka na for PR, then you will have to check again yung qualifications mo for PR. Pabalik ulit yung age niyan o yung ibang factors. So, it's a balancing of yung elements, yung factors, right? Kung saan ka pwedeng pumunta para makapasok ka ng Canada. So, sa kanya, para makapasok siya ng Canada, it's easier to get through student visa.
Easier.
So pagdating dito sa Canada, then he will choose what to do. Magde-decide na siya kung ano talagang gusto mangyari. Diba?
Yes, kasi common yan eh, di ba, Aina? Ang daming nagtatanong yung age nila, mid-40s, yung iba nasa 50s na. Pero okay pa ba silang mag-aral, yung ganon?
Or may pathway pa?
Oo, may chance pa ba for them, yung ganon. So, Yun, kaya gusto din natin malaman kay
Yeah.
Attorney Earl kung yung chance talaga is andun pa ba
Sabi ko nga,
for
yung
them.
age sa PR will always matter. Pero it doesn't mean na hindi ka na makakapasok. Kasi ibig sabihin niyan,
Yes.
mababawasan ka lang ng chance or points. Pero mako-compensate mo yan doon sa ibang factors.
Ibang
Tulad ng example
factors.
natin, na nag-student siya. So nawalan nga siya ng points sa age, pero nakadagdag naman yung postgraduate education niya inside Canada. O,
Yes.
nag-lose siya ng 10 points, nag-gain naman siyang 15
Nag-gain.
points.
Yes, yes.
So may pondo pa siyang 5 points, right? Kasi ang education dito sa Canada, kung kumuha ka ng 1-year program, magkakaroon ka ng additional 10 points. O pagka ang program mo is 2 years hanggang 3 years, then 50 points. So maraming factors na dapat i-consider, right? So it's very important to get an assessment dun sa doing it on a regular basis to get a good advice.
Right, that's correct. I agree with you.
Yes.
So ayun, wala kung sa mga nagtatanong sa atin, no, right now actually meron nagtatanong sa atin what if 44 na akala nila, no, na hindi na sila makakapasok sa Canada at hindi rin sila magiging residente pag nasa late 40s na or mid 40s. So sinabi na ni attorney that there's a way, pero syempre it's better to speak or to work with a professional and immigration experts like Attorney Earl, no, to make sure that na sa planning stage pa lang, alam mo na kung meron ka talagang pathway, no, kung ano mo nang papasukin mo, especially if you want to study in Canada, no, lalo na ngayon na meron nagbibigay sila ng post-graduation work permit right after you completed your studies. So marami talagang opportunities, attorney. Now my question, attorney, hindi ko kasi alam ano yung pinakamataas na pwedeng makuha ng estudyante na nag-aral sa Canada? Let's say anong mag-a-apply na siya for permanent residency. I remember meron tayong inimbitehan na si Brian, no, at ang sabi niya, siya atang nagsabi no na 600 points ang pwede niyang makuha. Kaya niya pinili yung study pathway is because mas malaki ang chance niya na makakuha ng permanent residency or makapag-apply ng permanent residency sa Canada dahil magkakaroon siya ng 600 points pag natapos niya na ang pag-aaral niya. Is it possible na tumaas ng ganung kataas, attorney, yung kanilang points pag nag-aral?
Well, possible yun. Possible yun. Kasi sabi ko nga, kung ikaw ay nasa pool at naghihintay ka ng invitation to apply, at ang score mo, currently sabihin natin nasa, nasa 400 o kaya below 400 ka. Okay? Hindi ka makakaroon ng invitation kasi ang general na invitation sa Federal Skilled Worker Program pre-pandemic is nasa 472 hanggang 475 ang average yan. So short ka. Short ka ng 75 points kung nasa 400 ka lang. So hindi ka makakakuha ng invitation to apply. So maghihintay ka na naman. Okay. Maghihintay ka na naman ng next round of invitation after
invitations.
in the hope na bumaba yung score na invitation, which is not reliable kasi bihira kung bumaba man yan is like 1 point or 2 points, 3 points. Pero kung nasa 400 ka, hirap ka. Okay, so ngayon there are ways kung paano mo tataasan yung points mo. Okay? Isa na yun doon yung pag-aaral. Okay? Kung mag-aral ka sa Canada, you can get 30 points doon sa additional points doon sa kung ang credential mo is 3 years. Okay, 3 years ang pinag-aralan mo. O kung ang 2 years naman, 15 points. Ngayon, siyempre, pagka nag-aral ka ng sabihin natin 1 year or 2 years, so nag-apply ka ng postgraduate work permit. Yung postgraduate work permit na yon, o kaya yung arranged employment na makukuha mo sa employer bago ka magtrabaho o bago ka mag-apply ng permanent residency, may additional points din yon. Okay. Kung meron kang job offer, okay? Kung nagkaroon ka ng job offer sa isang employer, and ang job mo is nasa NOC 00 o ibig sabihin sa management 200 points yun additional. So baka yun ang iniisip niya, additional 200 points, so that's
Oo,
400.
yun.
Or
Oo.
kung karoon ka ng job offer sa
Mm-mm.
NOC 0A or B, additional 50 points. Kung nasa 420 o 430 points ka plus
Plus
nagkaroon ka
50
ng
pa.
job offer,
Plus
50
50 pa yun.
plus 50, di pasok ka na.
Oo.
Okay. Lalo na kung magkaroon ka ng provincial nomination.
Mm-mm.
Okay, yung provincial nomination is an invitation from the province na nakita na gusto kang i-hire nila sa province na yon, and then to work there, and in exchange for that they will give permanent residency.
Mm-mm.
They will offer you a nomination for PR, and then that will be 600 points. Okay.
I
So
think yun yung
oo.
sinasabi niya. Na ano, kasi right now, habang nag-aaral siya, ay meron siyang part-time job na related sa kanyang, I think related ito sa background niya.
Yes.
Tapos skilled pa yung kanyang trabaho, no?
Yeah.
So I think ganun yung iniisip niya. So it means, attorney, no, especially so sabi ni bigay na program, no, sa study pathway, like if you will study normally for 2 years, after that you will get a post-graduation work permit, no, ng 3 years din, pwedeng 3 years. So, kung bibilangin mo yung 3 years na yun, attorney, ang haba no, nung 3 years at ang laking opportunity na yun sa isang aspiring migrants na gustong manirahan sa Canada. Kasi for 3 years, you have like 1,095 days. And I don't think, parang napaka-imposible ata na hindi ka makakuha ng job offer at di ka makakuha ng employer doon, no? So, ang dami talagang ginagawang program. Tama ba, attorney? Maraming ginagawang programa ang Canada para talaga na may pathway yung mga skilled workers na nasa Canada. Am I correct, attorney?
Correct. That's true. Saka maraming ways pa. Halimbawa, nandun ka sa pool. You're waiting for an invitation. Then medyo tagilid ka medyo ilang buwan na, hindi ka pa na-invite.
Yun nga oo.
Maraming ways para pataasan yung score mo. Kasi importante rin naman, taasan mo yung score mo habang nandun ka Hindi mo kailangan maghintay doon. You have to do something.
Of course.
Isa dyan is tingnan mo kung makakakuha ka ng panibagong score ng English. Halimbawa, ang score mo is CLB 7. CLB 7, naipasok ka na dyan sa pool. I-try mong kumuha ulit. Malay mo, makakuha ka ng CLB 8 or makakuha ka ng CLB 9. So that will give you additional points. So, tataas yung points mo noon. So baka makaabot ka na dun sa yung reckoning point, yung target points na hinihingi ng government. Kung meron kang 450, kung tumaas yung IELTS mo, baka tumaas ba yung points mo, umabot ka ng 470 or 475. Okay. So ngayon, habang naghihintay ka pa ron, pwede kang magtrabaho tuloy-tuloy lang kung hindi mo pa na-maximize yung work experience mo. Kasi ang work experience sa Federal Skilled Worker Program, magkakaroon ka ng full points kung meron kang 6 years work experience. Kung sinabit mo is 3 years lang, so tuloy-tuloy lang yun. Nag-IELTS ka na, mataas pa yung work experience mo. So, ibig sabihin, tataas yung points mo sa dalawang factor. Right? Kung during that time na naghihintay ka.
Okay. Alam mo, attorney, meron lang kaming kakilala ni M, no? Na nasa Canada na ngayon. Dala niya na nila yung buong pamilya niya. Actually.
Yes.
No? At iba pa to sa kinukwento namin na PhD. This time naman, wala siyang PhD. Meron siyang bachelor degree. Bachelor degree holder siya. Tapos yung asawa din niya ay college graduate, no? So meron silang enough work experience. Pero nung nag-express entry sila, I think nag-apply sila noong 2018 o 2019, no? It took them years, no, na nandun lang sila sa pool. I think, hindi ko alam kung gaano katagal, pero sinasabi nila na nandun lang sila sa pool, waiting game lang sila, walang nangyayari, hindi sila nakaka-receive ng invitation to apply. So, ang ginawa niya is nung 2021, no, itong una to, kahit pandemic, no, dahil nainip na nga sila, nag-aral na yung kanyang misis. No, nag-aral na yung kanyang misis at nandun na sila ngayon sa Canada noong February lang. During pandemic, dahil bukas ang
Yes.
border ng Canada, thanks to Canada being aggressive and all. So, kahit pandemic, nakapasok yung kanyang asawa, nadala niya yung buong pamilya niya sa Canada. No? Ang sabi nga niya, kung nalaman daw niya, siguro noong 2019, na sana nag-aral siya, hindi na naubos yung panahon nila, attorney. Kasi syempre, every year, tumatanda. Tayo, nagbe-birthday tayo. No? Tumatanda din yung misis niya. So, sabi niya, kung alam lang daw niya, sana nakakuha daw sila ng mas mataas na points dahil mas bata pa sila nung 2019, 2018. No? At the same time, kasi ang sinasabi nila, at ito din yung iniisip, attorney, ng mga tao, no? Iipunin ko muna yung work experience ko, magsistay muna ako dito sa employer ko. Parang ganun ang lagi nilang iniisip. No?
Correct.
Hindi nila alam na meron din nababawasan. Ano yung nababawasan sa paghihintay mo? Yung chances and yung edad, 'di ba?
Yes.
So yun ang nangyari sa kanya. And although may konting pagsisisi siya, but still naging masaya pa rin siya kung nasan siya ngayon, no, dahil sila ay nasa sa Canada na together with their family, kompleto sila. Oo, so
tama. Tapos yun na nga, to add din, no, Aina, kasi ang dami nating kakilala din, no, na they've shared na ang tagal na nila sa pool, tas may expiry. Tama ba yun, Attorney Earl?
May expiry
Yung
ba,
expiry
attorney?
niya is 1 year. If you not get a movement in 1 year, uulit ka.
Ayun.
Okay? So, yun ang challenge doon. Kasi yung iba, akala nila, pagka lumampas sila doon sa 67/100, then that's it. Hindi po yan. Hindi totoo yan. Kailangan mo pa rin magkaroon ng magandang points para magkaroon ka ng invitation. Pero ang point system na to is through the comprehensive ranking system nga.
Yeah.
Okay? Kung hindi ka talaga, hindi maganda yung mga credentials mo, at hindi ka confident, tingnan mo mabuti kung papasok ka sa express entry. Kasi yung express entry is a points-based program. Pataasan po ito ng points at saka yung credentials mo. Remember, it is an open application for everyone around the globe. So lahat ng mga applicants dyan, competitor mo eh. Merong mga PhD ka, merong mga master's degree. Oo.
Kalaban mo lahat?
Dalawa ang master's degree. So doble yung score nila. As compared doon sa bagong graduate. Okay. Bata nga, mataas yung points, pero mababa yung score sa education. Okay. Meron namang mga swerte talaga na sakto lang talaga yung points nila. Na-invite sila because of good credentials and good English. Okay? Kasi yung English na yan, mas yun ang most common factor na pinagkukuhanan ng hugot. Kumbaga hugot yung hugot. So, kulang ka sa points, retake ka ng IELTS. Tingnan mo kung makakuha ka na hanggang makuha mo yung desired point.
Di ang hirap din nun, Attorney Earl, kasi may expiry yung express entry.
Yes, oo nga eh. Tapos ang dami mong kalaban.
Tapos 1 year. So, kung magle-level up ka, it takes a while eh.
Takes a while. Diba? It takes a while talaga.
Takes years.
Saka lalo na ngayon, yung express entry, suspended ngayon yung invitation ng Federal Skilled Worker Program. Okay? Since 2000, January. Latter part ng 2020, na-suspend na yan.
Yes.
Ang ini-invite ngayon yung mga Provincial Nomination Program, Canadian Experience Class, yung trades. Yan ang mga ini-invite ngayon. Pero sa Federal Skilled Worker Program, mandaming naghihintay ngayon. Pero there is a suspicion na in the next few months, may bulk invitation naman na mangyayari. So I hope na mangyari yon para yung mga naghihintay makalusot na.
Okay. Kasi nga, madaming offshore tayong mga kakilala na part sila nung pool sa dyan sa express entry na yan. Pero yun na nga, nasasabi kasi nila na na-expirean sila. Tapos may gastos din na na yan. Tama ba, Attorney Earl? May payment din?
Hindi, yung profile mo, to create a profile, libre yun. You can create a profile. But the thing is, yung mga documents, that is time sensitive. Yung mga yung mga IELTS mo, nag-expire na. Okay? Yung ibang mga documents mo na 6 months lang ang validity, gano'n na, nag-expire na. So, ibig sabihin, may maraming documents na i-re-upload or kaya i-retake.
Update.
And aside from that, yung mga factors na nawalan ka na ng points. So, yan ang problema dyan.
Right.
Yung age, hindi mo na pwedeng ibalik yan. So, ibig sabihin,
Yes.
i-compensate mo yan. I-compensate mo yan sa ibang factor.
How I wish, no? How I wished.
Ibig sabihin, pag nag-lapse ka ng 1 year, nabawasan ka na kaagad ng
Bawasan na. Yun nga yung nangyari doon sa kakilala natin.
Yeah. Oo.
Diba? Sabi nga niya, hindi na daw niya mababalik yung 2 years na
Merong
paghihintay.
iba nagtanong,
Ang
kung
hirap.
mag-asawa ba ako, makakadagdag ako ng points.
Oo nga, attorney, kung nag-asawa.
Isang tanong yan. Pero case to case yan. Diba? Depende sa asawa mo. Kung asawa mo is maganda yung credentials, then you can use the credentials of your spouse. Kasi makakadagdag yun ng points. Meron ding mga cases na sa assessment ng applicant na mas maganda, wag mo na munang isama yung asawa mo. Kasi it may not give you additional points o baka boss bumaba pa. So, depende sa sa status mo doon sa applicant mismo kung gagamitin mo yung spousal points. Okay? These are things na kailangang i-balance. Okay? Pero kung makakuha ka ng makumpleto mo yung factors na yon, like makakuha ka ng job offer, that's okay. Very good. Makakuha ka ng employer. Makakuha ka ng nomination sa province, that's okay. That will give you additional points. Or kung gusto mong maniguro, mag-aral ka. Okay? Kung meron kang pang gastos, makapag-aral ka, that will give you additional points. And then, you can use either the study pathway na, or you can use the points in your postgraduate education in Canada through express entry. Depende yan sa assessment. Ano ang mas magandang program na magdadala sa'yo sa PR?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, Attorney Earl. So, sinasabi nyo na dahil nga may expiry yung mga documents, 'di ba? Mas maganda, yun na nga, syempre assessment at the same time,
Yes.
Parang perfect profile na dapat na alam nyo na ito talaga yung points na makukuha, yung mamimit talaga yung 400 70 ba yun?
Yeah,
475?
yung sa CRS. Kasi
Yun.
hindi mo naman at the outset kasi hindi mo naman ma-determine yung exact points mo. Okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Kasi may stages yan. Sabi ko nga, unahin mo muna yung 67 over 100. So, pag nandun ka na, then tingnan mo na ulit yung CRS. Kasi yung scoring sa CRS is iba naman. Although magkakaroon ka ng idea, you can follow the website.
Yes.
Kasi may scoring system naman doon eh. Makikita mo naman eh. Ganito yung education ko. So, meron akong ganitong score. Pwede mong i-calculate. Pero that doesn't mean na yung points na yon na nakuha mo, that will lead you to an invitation. Maghihintay ka pa rin kung ano ang gusto ng Canadian government, yung points na i-invite nila. Usually, Federal Skilled Worker Program, mataas. 470 plus yan. Minsan nga, umabot na 480. But that used to be 440 like 2 years ago. Tinasa nila after before pandemic eh. So ngayon, nagkaroon ng diferensya dun sa mga nag-aasa lang ng 440, 430, meron na. Pwede na, di ba? So ngayon, maghahanap sila ng additional hugot points kung saan nila kukunin yung points.
Yeah.
Kailangan maging matalino sa paghuhugot ng points talaga.
Ang gulo.
Yan talaga kailangan eh. Kasi you need to be wise, 'di ba? Sabi nga ni attorney, you need to be careful, 'di ba?
Yes.
Kailangan talaga alam mo na din yung lahat na bago ka sumubok. And sabi nga ni attorney kanina, no, kung gusto mo nang kumbaga makasigurado na talagang tataas ang iyong points, one way to do that is to study. No? Study that way. No? Meron tayong mga question dito attorney. Sabi, kapag po ba ako ay nag-student pathway and then eventually ako po ay mag-apply ng permanent residency, kailangan po ba mag-take ulit ng IELTS exam if yung school ko na pinasukan does not require naman IELTS?
Well, iba yung requirements sa student permit saka PR. Okay? Usually, yung mga permanent residency dito, applicants nire-require ng IELTS. That is a general IELTS. Okay, for permanent residency. Even for citizenship, nire-require pa rin ng IELTS yung mga nag-apply ng citizenship. Except yung mga 14 hanggang 54 years old. 14 below, 54 above, hindi na kailangan. Okay. Unless na meron kang education na kinuha dito, magiging exemption na yun sa'yo. Pagka meron kang Canadian education na English ang medium of instruction, of course, in Canada, exempted ka na sa citizenship IELTS requirement.
Okay.
Citizenship yan, pero sa PR, they're required to apply.
Question yan ni Jackie Lou Arana Domingo. Thank you, Jackie Lou,
Thank you, Jackie Lou,
that
for the question. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay, wow, alam mo marami ako natutunan ngayon. Pero alam mo, ito
Ang
very
dami
general, no? Marami kasi and minsan madalas nag-iiba talaga yung policy ng immigration. So thank you, attorney, na nandyan ka to guide us.
Yes.
And so any message, attorney, sa mga naguguluhan at yung mga nag-express entry pero ayun nga na nandun pa rin sa pool, hanging,
Yes.
no, hindi nila alam anong gagawin nila. So what is your advice sa mga gustong mag-migrate din sa Canada?
Dito sa express entry kasi ang common reason kung bakit gusto nilang pumasok dito is because they wanted to get a permanent residency status pagdating dito sa Canada. Kaya kung merong mga ibang programs, siyempre mas gugustuhin ko na rin maging PR. Diba? Pagdating, kesa temporary status ko. So they go through the PR, the express entry, and choose the programs that they belong to. Halimbawa, yung Federal Skilled Worker Program, Federal Skilled Trades, or yung Canadian Experience Class, or the Provincial Nominee Program. Pero, ang proviso lang dyan, ang warning lang dyan, that will take time. Okay? Kasi, depende sa qualification mo yan. Hindi ka agad-agad yan. Ang sinasabing processing time na 6 to 8 months is upon submission of the complete documents upon receiving the invitation. Okay? So kung hindi ka pa nakaka-receive ng invitation, you can wait there as long as 1 or 2 years. Even 3 years kung hindi ka makakuha ng invitation. So ito yung challenge yan. Are you willing to wait for 2 to 3 years to get an invitation, or you can choose any other program that can bring you right away in Canada? So yun ang decision na pwede mong gawin. Kung hindi ka ready dun sa point system because of your qualifications among the 6 selection factors, you yourself can determine kung talagang pasok kayo dyan. Kung medyo may edad ka na, siyempre tingnan mo na kaagad. O kung 3 years work experience ka pa lang, siyempre wala kang laban dun sa 6 years, 10 years work experience. Kung bago kang graduate, siyempre, hindi ka makakapag-compete dun sa mga PhD graduates, master's degree. O kung yung IELTS mo is minimum 6, so paano ka naman lalampas dun sa CLB9?
Yes.
Okay. So, ibig sabihin, this is a point system program. If you are ready, there's nothing preventing you from applying in this program. Pero ang challenge dyan, if you're not ready, and then your credentials is not that sufficient to get an invitation to apply, then you have to be ready to wait. Okay. Kasi yung pool na yun, you will have to wait for an invitation. Now, it's your decision kung tutuloy ka dyan, maghihintay, or check other programs to Canada. Ngayon, kung meron ka namang resources, pwede ka namang mag-aral na muna. Okay. Study in Canada and then go through the other ways to get a permanent residency that we discussed before. Okay. Pwede ka rin maghanap ng employer. Makakuha ka ng employer, so you can go through the temporary foreign worker program. Or apply an express entry and at the same time work, find an arranged employment with an employer, or get an invitation from a province. So ito yung mga options mo pwedeng gawin through express entry. Okay? But ang advice ko lang dyan is kung ready ka, your qualification, proceed ka sa express entry. Okay? So ang isa pa dyan, yung fees mas mataas kaysa dyan sa ibang programs. Kasi this is permanent residence program. So may mga mas mataas yung fees dyan na mabayaran. Okay? And then yung mga documents na kailangan, mas mataas. Meron ding proof of funds na kailangan ipakita yan. Okay? Pero ang challenge dyan is pagka na-approve ka, then you're a PR. But then, sabi ko nga, na-compare natin yung immigrants, di ba? Yung PR sa estudyante. Ganun din ang mangyayari, di ba? So, I am speaking on behalf of a landed immigrant. Right? Pagdating dito, ultimately, babalik ka rin sa profession mo, sa school to get back to your profession. Okay, so yan ang isipin mo rin na factor if you go to the express entry. Unlike if you will go to the student visa, then makakaroon ka kagad ng Canadian diploma.
Qualifications
And to find better employers. So it's a personal discernment. And then you can only do this by getting a proper assessment and information from someone who knows how to do the process.
Yes.
Okay.
Very well said, attorney na to.
Yes.
Oh, very well said. Ang ganda ng advice mo. And we're really thankful for your pointers na binahagi mo sa amin. Anong masasabi mo kay attorney? Marami tayong natutunan today. And for sure, yung mga viewers din natin.
I'm sure yung mga viewers, kasi this is a general explanation sa express entry, right?
Yes.
Well, yung this explanation natin, you can get a general idea. Pero yung individual assessment na yan, you can get it if you book an assessment with a secure visa para makita talaga yung yung qualification mo. But what we're discussing here is a general requirements to apply for the program.
Pero kahit general, Attorney Earl, ang daming information eh. Thank you,
Kasi alam mo,
Attorney
it's very
Earl.
complicated. We understand that it can be complicated, stressful, and confusing. No, maraming available information online everywhere. Very open naman yan,
Yes,
makikita mo
that's
naman yan
right.
eh. No, and sometimes what works for the others might not work for you.
Definitely.
Diba?
Yes.
Diba? So you better, we highly suggest, kahit na hindi sa amin, no, we highly suggest seek for someone who is professional, who is even expert sa immigration, no? And katulad ni Attorney Earl na immigration lawyer pa. So again, thank you, Attorney Earl, for the pointers you shared today.
You're welcome.
And and to
Always.
everyone, of course, Attorney, sa susunod ulit.
Yes.
All right. So again, thank you, Attorney Earl, for the pointers you shared today. And to everyone, if you liked and learned something from this episode, give us a shout out or share this to others who you think will also gain something or benefit from it. So we want to help you guys get all the information you need here at Secure Visa. Sinabi ko nga kanina, we totally understand that it can be complicated, stressful, confusing when it comes to student permit or even permanent residency application and other concerning issues. That's why we have a professional support team and experienced immigration lawyers like Attorney Earl who are ready to help whenever you need them. And we also have designed as services to end all the challenges that a student or an immigrant might encounter. Like you, no, we are also immigrants. Si Attorney Earl ay dugong Pilipino, immigrant din siya. Si M ay dugong Pilipino, lahat kami, no? So we are also an immigrants and kami ni M, we took the study pathway. So we totally understand and experiences the challenges that comes along in, living in a new environment. So working with us will not only will ensure not only that you make it, but you don't get frustrated, and we want to make it happen for you. And that's why we are giving this podcast, this free live Facebook, to really educate our audience. We want you to be successful because your success is our success. All right, so guys, if you are interested to be or to move to Canada or to New Zealand, I made a 60-minute video on how being an international student for a year led me to my permanent resident visa despite not being financially ready when I started the process and even being not a highly skilled professional. You can watch it for free. Just click the link in the description box, or you just put your email address, your correct and active email address, and we will send the free video for you. All right, so in that video you will learn about my journey as an international student and how I got my permanent resident visa despite not being highly skilled and not part of in the in-demand list, like yung hindi ako IT, health, hindi ako nurse, no engineer. And you will also know the requirements needed, the funds you need to prepare, how much is the total investment. I will also share tips on how some of our clients made this happen even though they didn't have money when they started the process. And we will also share it with you, yung 3 major mistakes sa mga nagma-migrate, sa mga nagdi-DIY. So yan, i-share din namin yan sa'yo. So if you're really serious about migrating to Canada or New Zealand, join us. Join me and watch that video now. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Secure Visa. For our podcast listener, please follow the Secure Visa podcast. And for our Facebook viewers, please like and share our page, Secure Visa Consultancy. So watch out. Meron tayong next episode. We will discuss what are the financial requirements pag nag-aaral ka sa Canada. Alright? So napaka-exciting yung topic na yan. So hanggang sa muli, guys. See you, and don't forget to safeguard your future with Secure Visa. Thank you.